Welcome, foolish mortals.
Time to be turning around. If only you could.
Cause this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness!
Hey, Henry, what's holding you up? Let's get on with the show. We can't hang around here all day.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
There's no turning back now.
This is the greatest show!
It's coming on the burning lights. With the runaways are running tonight. Impossible comes true. It's taking over you. This is the greatest show.
Now it's time for the WDW Beyond the Gates podcast with your hosts, Michael Hurley and Gary Aruda.
This is the greatest show.
That's right. This is the WDW Beyond the Gates podcast, episode number 569, recorded from the Default Leroy Studios in Kent County, Rhode Island, and sunny Southwest Florida. I'm your host, Gary, joined, as always, by my co-host and my cousin, Mike, down in Florida. How are you doing today, Michael?
I'm doing well, thank you.
What's new on your end?
Not much. I won $62 the other day.
Nice. In the 2-day tournament?
Yeah, I won a skin.
Oh, a skit. That's nice.
Yeah.
What was the pay? What like first, second, and third place get? The team?
We don't know because it was a 4-hole playoff, so everybody was
Oh.
gone by the time that was done. So we
You
don't
guys
know.
played good the first day.
Yeah, we played good the first day.
And then it fell apart, or just other people played better?
No, it fell apart. It fell apart. We both made birdies or net. Well, birdies on 18 was our starting hole. So right there we got 2, and then on number 2, we actually needed my 7 for 6.
Oh, that's a good double parts.
Yeah, we needed my 7 for 6. That's
What was
not
it,
good.
Best 2 scores out of 4?
Best
Is
2
that what it-
scores, yeah.
Jeez, and you needed the 7 for 6. And you had all low handicappers with you.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's not good. You need a low handicapper who's consistent. You need like a boring low handicapper.
Ideally, you need a completely scratch golfer who makes pars or birdies on every single hole.
Hey, you need a boring guy that shoots his handicap. It doesn't have to be a scratch golfer. You could have a boring 14 that makes 14 bogeys and 4 pars every round.
The problem is what you need is, in the first day we controlled it. We had one guy had a par on number 4, and then 3 of us made a double bogey. So we were only +1 on that hole. That was our blow up hole. You can only have 1 hole. You're gonna have holes like that.
Yeah.
But you have to limit it. You can only have 1 hole. 2 guys can blow up. You cannot have 3 guys blow up.
Yeah, that's the and then people start getting nervous at that point.
Yes. So you have to be in for the first day. When I was in my pocket, everybody else was good. When somebody made, when a 3 handicap made a bogey, I might have made a par for birdie. I made a couple pars. I made a birdie. But then day 2, I only made a couple of pars. And when you're stroking on every hole, you got to make. If you're gonna blow up, you got to make the bogey. If your guys are blowing up, you got to make the bogey net par so that you're not hurting yourself too bad. It was tough though. The second day was tough.
Or you need to make enough par net birdies to make up for all the triples you're throwing out there. Yeah. Because you're going to be you're going to be up and down. That's what they have you for the par net birdies.
Right. And, we started on 18 night and I hit a sand wedge to about 6 feet and I had a 6-footer, 6-footer downhill. Well, Chris made birdie and Alex and Dave both made pars. Looking back, I don't have many looks at birdie. I should have just tried to dunk it in the back of the cup. And then worst case scenario, because I was thinking make birdie net eagle, worst case par net birdie. Now we have 2 birdies on the card.
Yeah.
But because I make so few birdies, I should have really, really been more aggressive on that putt because the worst case, the other 2 guys had pars.
Yeah, that's true.
You follow what I'm saying?
That par net birdie wouldn't have been the end of the world. I mean, the
Right, but
bogey net par or whatever. Yeah.
yeah, bogey net putt, or even if I went 15 feet past the hole, I could just pick, try to
Yeah.
make my par net birdie back. But if I miss that putt, then I pick up the ball because the other two guys are already in for par. So we have our two scores. So
Yeah.
just be a little bit more aggressive when it's not going to cost you too many strokes.
Right. That's true.
We all took notes. We're gonna go at it again next year. I think we're all signed up for the Rick Humphrey putting school.
That's good. Hopefully, we're not having to play him though.
No, he's not. He's a waitlisted on the member guest.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you get some good strategies for that, or are we just screwed overall?
Yeah, I was talking to one of our guys. He plays not I wouldn't say competitive golf, but he plays with a lot of the ringers there.
Mm-hmm.
And he just said a couple of guys, they just know how to get around. We don't know the game. Playing different tees, doing this. He just said he knows what. I'm not gonna bring any names up, but he just said he knows what to do. Like, why does this guy win like 80% of all these tournaments?
He's a sandbagger then. That's
He's
all it
not a
comes down to.
sandbagger. They just know what to do. Like a lot of these guys who hit at 320, they play the combo tees.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're playing the whites. We're screwed.
I think we need to seriously consider one of us playing the seniors and one of us playing the blues.
We're gonna have you tipping up.
Because I'll get a ton of shots. I'll get way more shots.
No.
And
No,
then
I think you want to do like what those guys who are punching Judy in it all over the place.
No, but then if you play up, you'll be bombing it by everybody. I'll be stroking off you. I'll be getting like 6 shots every 9 holes off of you from the blues. So what? I got
Maybe I'll
200 yards.
Maybe I'll talk to a couple of dirty guys who aren't in the member guests and see what their takes are.
Although we're so bad, I don't think having an extra 100 yards off the tee is going to help us.
It doesn't matter.
It might actually hurt us if you got like 60-yard approaches now instead of like 125.
Yeah, no, I got to hit a 60-degree wedge or a 56. Just thin it, and I can't, on number 7, I can't putt it if I'm in front of the creek. I actually have to
hit a chip shot.
Yeah. No, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. This was a good warm up. It tested my mental state, which I proved to be weak as always. An absolute mental
so it's
midget.
normal.
Yep.
All right, perfect. No change there.
You're stroking here. I told Alex, you shut up.
What's that?
You're stroking here. I'm stroking on every hole but 2. I got it. Like one time somebody told us not in this tournament, but another one. You got 2 pops here. I got a gap wedge into 7. You got 2 pops here. Well, what happened? I thinned it over the green onto 8T.
They could tell you that on the tee. You can't tell it while you're standing
not
over
when
your
I'm
approach.
standing over my approach.
No, that's bad etiquette. I know that. Like if you got a slippery 8-footer and I say you're stroking here, that's not very helpful, is it?
No. No, it's not.
You got to chip over a bunker. Hey, you're getting a shot here, just so you know. Oh, thanks, Parts.
Like I think Chris was all over on number 2. I think Alex actually made 8 from 130 yards. And Chris's second shot, they were both close. I think Chris shanked it because he was way right. And I pulled a 4 hybrid onto the ladies' tees on number 3. So all of a sudden I hear Chris, we might need you. We might need your score here. Okay, thank you. As I got a gap wedge in my hand and I chunk it into the bunker. Okay, God, thank you. I'm like, we're so far away. He's so far right. I'm so far left.
He's gonna like call you on your cell phone to let you know.
We need like radios like connected to like the FBI. Okay, Chris, gotcha. Let me try to stick
copy that, Chris.
I had to wait for guys to tee off. That's how that was like. I was on the ladies' tees, and these guys are teeing off 3.
Yeah.
And I'm just praying that they don't wait for me. I'm like, nope, tee off and get the hell out of here so I can just chunk my gap wedge into the bunker.
Let me think about this longer. I'd rather think about it than have an audience.
It's just on that tight lie on 3 tee box.
Such a stupid sport.
It's the dumbest thing in the world.
It really is.
It's so dumb. I sent one to Alex. I found on Instagram how fast my wife thinks I should
Oh, I
play.
saw that one. The guy's like running through the bunker.
He's in the bunker.
Yeah.
He's running through the bunker. He doesn't even rake. He hits a good bunker shot, runs up with a sand wedge, just taps it in, picks it up.
Yeah, I've seen that one. That one's good.
That's a good one.
All right, let's get on to the topic for this week.
What are we talking about this week, Parts?
We are talking about the 2025
Yeah.
EPCOT Flower and Garden Festival Garden Rocks Concert Series
Garden Rocks. Yes, sir.
at the American Gardens Theater in the America Pavilion at EPCOT. And you sent me this message, and this is the most excited I've seen you about.
Did you actually read it?
No, I ignored it as usual.
Oh, okay.
No, we talked about it because you said you wanted to get an Airbnb for like 2 months just to go to all these concerts.
Yeah. This is where I wish your sister still lived up there. I
You'd
could
be
pay her a
moving
little
in.
scratch rent.
Yeah,
do
let
the
me pay
disc
this month's
for
rent.
her. Yeah, I'd probably just pay a month's rent.
Yeah. I guess we got to get right into it because there's a lot to go through.
There's so much to talk about this week.
So it goes from March 7th to June 2nd. So we have all of April, all of May, and most of March. There's a lot of concerts. We're starting off March 7th and 8th with Tommy DiCarlo, former lead singer of Boston.
Yes.
That's not bad.
Oh, no. Susie wants to go to that.
Okay. And then we have Air Supply on March 9th and 10th, the 50th anniversary celebration.
50th anniversary celebration. You know their stuff, don't you?
I'm all out of love.
I think that's what I have queued up. Hold on a second.
Let's hear it.
I'm lying alone with my head on the phone, thinking of you till it hurts. I know you hurt too, but what else can we do? Tormented and torn apart. I wish I could carry your smile in my heart. For times when my life seems so low, it would make me believe what tomorrow could bring, when today doesn't really know. Doesn't really know.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you were right.
That's fantastic.
Believing for so long. I'm all out of love. What am I without you?
Fading it down like a professional, too. We have March 14th and 15th, Blue October. Are you familiar with them?
No, I'm not. Are you?
I've heard of them. I don't know what they sing. March 16th and 17th, we have Richard Veal Saltimboca Springfield.
Richard Field, Saltimboca, Springfield. Now, I queued one up for him, too. It's not going to be the one that you think it is.
Okay.
His most popular one.
Which is Jesse's Girl, right?
Jesse's Girl. That's a popular one.
Yeah.
When you were just a young girl and still in school, how come you never learned the golden rule? Don't talk to strange men, don't be a fool. I'm hearing stories, I don't think that's cool. Why don't you tell me someone is loving you? 'Cause you're my girl, some say it's no longer true. You're seeing some slick continental dude. I'm begging you, please don't talk to strangers, baby, don't you go. Don't talk to strangers.
I think I only know this song from you singing it on the show in past years when we've talked about Rick Springfield. I'm going to move along. How's that sound?
That's fine by me.
March 21st and 22nd, we have Herman's Hermits starting Peter Noon. Great. Herman's Hermits, fantastic. Ton of hits.
Okay, you like that one?
You've got a lovely daughter. We have
Yeah,
38
I love the British
special.
part. You ever notice Brit? You never hear Brits sing British, except
know
for
it.
that song. John, you've got a lovely freaking daughter.
Daughter. It's like the only song that sounds British.
Yeah, exactly.
Ringo sounds British in his song.
Oh, does
Yellow
he?
Submarine.
Okay.
In the town where we were born. Anyway, 38 Special, March 23rd and 24th.
Okay.
Jason Sheff, longtime lead vocalist of Chicago, March 28th and 29th.
That'll be a good one.
That's like Saturday in the Park, right?
Saturday in the park. Nothing but the 4th of July. They used to play that after Twins games if you went there on a Saturday evening, which I went many a time when the Red Sox played there. Do another day.
And then to round out March, we have Queensryche, new to the festival.
We do.
March 30th. And you're a fan of Queensryche? I don't know who that is.
Queensryche?
Yeah.
Oh, they were like that was when I was at Pilgrim High School. Good band, known for Jet City Woman.
I don't know this. I got nothing, Pards. I don't know that song. Never heard of Queensryche. I apologize for my lack of knowledge, I guess.
How about
you just gonna play another one?
Silent next to me, silent lucidity. Bam, bam, bam. You don't know that one either?
No.
That's fine. That's before your time. Okay.
Definitely a blind spot.
Okay.
We're into April. April 4th to 5th, we have The Orchestra starring ELO and ELO Part 2 former members. So a little Electric Light Orchestra.
Yep, they were always fine.
April 6th and 7th, we have Sugar Ray. They've been at these things for years now, Sugar Ray.
They have been.
They're a 90s band. Simple Plan, April 11th and 12th.
Okay.
Joe D. Messina, April 13th and 14th. April 18th and 19th, Mike Del Gudici. I don't even know how to say that. Do you know who that is?
No idea.
I'm sure I'm saying that wrong.
Sounds like he would be like a guard in the NFL, doesn't he? Like a guy who played for Rutgers or something.
Yeah. Starting right guard. Out of Newark, New Jersey. Mike Del Gudici, 6'4", 286 pounds. Sounds like a Rutgers guard. You're right.
Yeah, totally.
April 20th and 21st, A Flock of Seagulls.
Okay.
I thought that was your era. They're not, aren't they an 80s band? Flock of Seagulls?
Don't know who they are.
I'm gonna look them up.
Never even. I don't think I've ever heard of them. You trying to find?
Yeah, they're a
something?
British band formed in 1979. So they were around in the 80s. They were more of like a synth pop. What's their best known song? Let's see if I can find anything here.
Do you want me to sing while you're looking, while you're on Google right now?
Can. I don't.
Jet City Woman.
Oh, I ran. You know that song. And I ran so
far away.
That's A Flock of Seagulls. Couldn't get away.
I couldn't get away. Yeah, that's not my sound.
No. Space Age Love Song is also theirs. It looks like that's from one of those John Hughes movies from the 80s.
Okay.
Well, we have Taylor Dane, April 25th and 26th.
Now, Susie is not a fan. I am a huge fan. I will be going there solo.
Yes, you say that. But I'm waiting to see this.
Are you waiting for this? Because I really want to see her. This is a classic, and I repeat, a classic Pilgrim Mixer song.
Okay. I can see the girls with the frizzy hair. They got the fluorescent armbands on.
I feel the night explode when we're together. Emotion overload.
You need to get that keyboard going.
The heat of pleasure. Take me, I'm yours, into your arms. Never let me go. Tonight I really need to know. Turning to my home.
All right, rounding out April, we have 98 degrees, April 27th and 28th. So that's another 90s boy band. More popular in my high school days, I would say.
Now, did you have Cranston High School West mixers? What was your dance schedule like?
Yeah, we had like the winter ball, we had homecoming, and then like proms. So it was
But you
like
guys
3.
didn't like our mixers were every other week. We had dancers
Oh.
every other week. Did you guys have that? Like just your Friday night?
Not that I know of. And maybe
Were you
there was
just
something
hanging out
going
with
on.
mom and daddy, like watching Simpsons and eating popcorn back then?
Yeah.
Like as a senior, you were still doing that nonsense?
No, I had a group of friends. We didn't do that stuff though. We would go.
You guys didn't have dances like the mixer. It was every other
No.
week.
Not like
Huh.
that. If they existed, I did not know about them. Into May, we have the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th of May, the Plain White Tees, who, Hey There, Delilah. That's their big song.
Yep. You used to sing that for us years back, didn't you?
Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I like that song, but they really have one song. I don't know if that's a great act to have for 4 days with one song. John Cicada, May 9th and 10th. This sounds like he's right up your alley. Is this your guy?
Yeah, I think it's pronounced cicada, but I'm not
right.
really sure of his workings.
Oh, okay.
You thought I might have had some of his stuff on the soundboard parts? Is that what it is?
He just looks like someone that you would enjoy. But I don't know any of his songs.
Let me look him up. You want to sing right now?
No, not
Is
really.
it- No.
Oh, he's Cuban. Not that matters, but yeah, he was active in like the 80s and 90s. I don't know any of his songs. Just Another Day. Nothing's ringing up.
No, nothing's jumping out.
Just the picture on the Disney website. He's like got the sport
He
coat
looks
on.
like a big cheese ball. He looks like he was on Miami Vice, doesn't he?
Yes, he looks like he'd be right in your wheelhouse. That's the only reason I said that. Just based on that picture. May 11th and 12th, we have Maverick City Music, new to the festival. Any idea?
Okay.
I don't know them.
I don't.
Classic, May 16th and 17th, we have The Spinners.
The best show that I've seen there.
You love them.
I stayed at your sister's apartment. She had to work. I played golf. I went back to her place, took a shower, went back to EPCOT, and went to see them. And there's a lot of songs that I like better than this one that I'm going to play, but this is what they're probably best known for.
The Rubber Band Man, right?
Hand me down a walking cane, hand me down my hat. Hurry now and don't be late, 'cause we ain't got time to chat. You and me, we're going out, catch the latest sound. Guaranteed to blow your mind so high you won't come down. Oh, if you're prepare yourself for the rubber band, man, you'll never heard a sound like a rubber band, man. You're bound to lose control.
That's such a good song. They do have classics, though. And you said they just put on a hell of a show, right?
I mean, this guy came out and he's got to be 75 years old and he's just like in the best shape of his life and just bouncing around like jump roping the rubber bands. They have so many hits. That is such a great Detroit Motown sound, aren't they? There's
Oh
good
yeah.
band.
And then following the Spinners, we have the Pointer Sisters, May 18th and 19th.
We have the Pointer Sisters, known for quite a few, but this is one of my favorite ones.
Let's hear it.
When I first saw him standing there, I longed to speak but did not dare. Something inside whispered to me, you'd better move in carefully. And then he smiled and turned away. That told me all he could not say. That's when I knew he wanted me to, but I had to do some breaking through. He's so shy. He's so shy. That's when little boy you caught my eye. He's so shy.
Now, are those back-to-back worth going to see, Spinners and Pointer Sisters, for you?
Yeah.
Or are you more on the fence? Because
Pointer Sisters, Pointer Sisters, I really want to see. I don't know if you were you a Saved by the Bell fan?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember Jessie Spano, Elizabeth
course.
Berkley?
Yeah.
Remember when she was like high, like addicted to
I'm
drugs?
so excited.
Yes,
I'm so
yes, another
scared.
Pointer Sisters. Yes, and
She was
yes,
taking caffeine pills. That was a big scandal episode.
yeah. Is that what it was? It was caffeine. Because what was she
Yeah.
trying to study for
She was
exams?
trying to stay
right?
up studying because she was the
Yeah.
nerdy one. And then she was dancing. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so scared. And then Zach hugs her.
Yeah, that was such a good show, wasn't it?
Love that show.
I love that. You know who my favorite was in that show?
Probably. I mean, favorite in what way? Tiffany Amber Thiessen was like everyone's.
Well,
crush
she
back
was, yeah,
then.
but I think she was actually more known for Beverly Hills 90210.
Yes, that's true.
As far as I'm concerned, because that was my soap opera. But I still love him to this day. Is Mario Lopez? I think he does such a good job. Everything he does.
Oh yeah, he's
I think
good.
He's hosted New Year's, and he's done some of those.
Like Today's Show, Access Hollywood. He's on all
Access
those.
Hollywood is what I'm thinking of. Very likable. I've always liked him.
AC Slater, yeah. No, I watched that show. That is my wheelhouse. Like mid '90s.
That was your time.
Screech.
It's all right when Saved by the
Mr.
Bell.
Belding. Richard Belding.
That was a great show.
Yeah.
Because they had it a lot of times like opposite cartoons. Like was it like I remember like
It was Saturday morning, yeah. It was definitely
Saturday
on
morning.
like it was after the cartoon. So like you'd be watching the Saturday morning cartoons and at like 11 o'clock or something that would come on.
Yes. So that
Yeah,
was that time slot. It was never prime time or anything.
Not that I remember. I'd have to look. That's what I feel like it was, but it was on in syndication a lot. It was always on TBS.
And
Like
that's
I would watch
when I
it.
always watch. It was in syndication, like in the mid 90s.
Yeah, it was on like after school, like 4 o'clock or something on
Yep.
TBS, and I'd watch like 2 episodes back to back. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
You
great
wake
show.
up in the morning,
I mean, it was a bad show, but it was good.
terrible. It was fantastic. Lisa Turtle when she sprained her ankle and she's like doing the dance.
Yeah, and then she was in Days of Our Lives for a while.
Lark Voorhees was
Yes.
Lisa Turtle. Yeah.
You weren't a soap opera fan? Like you get out of school and come home and watch Days? You
Never watched any. No.
So I guess your mom didn't, because she used to. My mom would watch a couple soaps when I was a dopey kid, and then if I was ever sick and she had to stay home from work, we'd watch. And then when you're at
General
college,
Hospital or something, yeah.
I was more the NBC guy. I was Days of Our Lives and Another World.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. After the Pointer Sisters, we have May 23rd and 24th, The Outlaws. I'm not
Don't know
familiar
these
with the
people.
Outlaws.
No, I don't know them.
May 25th and 26th, we have Don Felder, formerly of the Eagles. Now, there's some hits. If he's playing the Eagles, that's going to be nonstop.
Yeah, I mean, they could play different songs at all three shows
on both days and still have all number ones. I mean, they're
and I'll be
they
honest,
could be
I was
like
never.
I'm not a huge Eagles fan, but
I'm
like,
not an
just
Eagles fan.
Their catalog is ridiculous.
Of course, like yeah, of course.
May 30th and 31st, the Cat Empire. Any comments on the Cat Empire?
No, I do not have any comments on the Cat Empire.
And then rounding out the concert series, June 1st and 2nd, We the Kingdom, new to the festival. That sounds like a Christian band.
That certainly does sound like a Christian band.
We the Kingdom. Let's see what they're all about. Yeah, their album is called You Bless Me. Joy in the Morning, Jesus Does. American Contemporary Christian Music Band. Okay. They have all people named Cash. I wonder if they're related to Johnny Cash.
Or Kurt DiCasciano, for that matter, right?
Yeah, possibly. A lot of good concerts, though.
There's quite a few. Is there anybody that you would, if you were a quote unquote local like me, would you drive 2 hours to see any of these bands?
Honestly, the one out of anybody that I would want to go see, none of them are really jumping out as crazy for me, is probably Herman's Hermits. It just scratches and hits.
Really?
Yeah, like the 50s, 60s, like that's what I grew up listening to in my parents' car. Like we'd have the B101 listening to the oldies.
Oh, you listen to that nonsense, huh?
Yeah.
Your both of them were fans of that crap?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that. Your dad was always a Billy Joel.
Yeah, but they didn't have that. Wasn't like on the radio though.
Yeah, I mean, Light 105, 92 Pro FM.
You gotta listen to a lot of crap to get to the good stuff on those stations, though. You got hit.
I never liked the 50s and 60s. I like disco, and of course, I'm an 80s child, and 90s was high school and college, so I was fans of those. But I never got into like the 60s. I thought was a bad sound.
Oh, see, I like it. I like that stuff.
Oh, so you like that, Sif? Okay.
Yeah. I'm waiting for like 10 years from now when we're doing this podcast.
I don't think it's that far off, to be honest, Pards, because now my 80s wheelhouse are no longer with us.
No, but I'm saying there's going to be like coming to the Garden Rocks is going to be Eminem, and I'll be like, oh, all right, now let's go.
Eminem will never be playing Garden Rocks.
You got to lose yourself. Imagine that in EPCOT.
Oh, by the way, yes.
You working on the playlist?
No, but Chris had his speaker, so he played mute, and I don't know what happened. Like it was country, and then all of a sudden it got into 90s rap.
Oh, you must have been pumped.
And we finished 3 and we're going to 4, the par 3. And there was a group who had just hit as we're putting off. So we knew we had like 10 minutes, at least 10 minutes. And we're going up, and I hear this. I go, Ben, you got to turn this up. I go, you do not hide Eminem. I go, pull the speaker out of your bag and put it on the tee box right now. I mean, it was just.
I'm sweaty knees deep. There's almond on the sweater.
I think I was like walking up when the song was playing, and I had like my rangefinder. And Alex like, what's the number? I go, hold on. I'm not done yet. You better use in the music the moment you own it. You better never.
Yeah, I don't think any of my like late 90s, early 2000 raps artists are ever going to be at EPCOT Flower and Garden Festival.
We can only hope, though, right?
Coming to the Flower Garden Festival, we have Dr. Dre.
Imagine the security they'd have to have there. He gets whacked at Boardwalk or something. It's one of those like classic Tupac movies.
And mother act like they forgot about Dre.
Nowadays, everybody got to talk like they got something to say.
That's what I need.
Get that on my sunboard. Nowadays, everybody got. Who was the caddy? Squeak.
Squeak, yeah.
Nowadays, everybody got it.
That's stupid.
We're going off the rails as always. We're gonna listen to music this time. Should I just bring the wingman?
Yeah, we got to do it. I'll start working on some playlists. We got to get some good stuff going. I think it's
you were
just
happy when I sent you that screenshot of day 2, me driving up there, right?
That's good, yeah. Yeah, on the way in too, that's important to get the vibes going early after we get the Dunkin' Donuts and start getting the rap going.
Now, you think we get a letter if we just were attached by the hip with the speaker and we just brought the wingman in for like our breakfast before our round?
Oh, like right on the table?
With just all sorts of violence. Because we're playing like Spotify. I don't give about Charlie or anything the chick does.
Oh, jeez.
We carry it up to the buffet. We go to the bathroom. One of us has to bring the speaker out.
They're doing the awards at the formal dinner, and you're just putting the volume up. I don't give about
Charlie or anything that she does.
All right, we got to wrap this thing up. You know where to find us on all socials at WDWBTG. That's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Our website, wdwbtg.com. Our Facebook group, WDW Beyond the Gates Family. Almost forgot that one. You can find us wherever you download your podcasts. Leave us reviews, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Email us info at wdwbtg.com, Mike at wdwbtg.com, and Gary at wdwbtg.com. Anything else, Pards?
That's it.
All right, that's going to do it for episode number 569 of the WDW Beyond the Gates podcast. For my co-host Mike, my name is Gary. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. M-I-C.
See you real soon.
K-E-Y.
Why? Because we like you.
M-O-U.